this season started right after this. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Our partner ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So in now for the Angels, Buck O'Neil, looking for his first big league hit right here. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
On the ground, right side, Roberts gathers and throws to first. One out the top of the first. Let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
And that's in the dirt. Now 2-0. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Kicks and deals. Fouls one off. 2-2. One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 away here in the top of the first.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
And now Jim Edmonds. That's in there. And it's 0-2. Hard hit left side. Over to first. Angels retired 1-2-3. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back now at Oriole Park. Our starting pitcher in this one, John Donaldson. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. Check swing, but he went too far. And that is strike one. And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first. One up, one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
So a pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what he can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well.
Out to short, Neto. Tosses to first. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first.
The first baseman, Eddie Murray.
2 outs, base is empty. Now at the plate, Eddie Murray. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Inside, just missed. Next pitch is outside. And a strike on the outside edge.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Next offering misses down and away. Cal Ripken Jr. waiting on deck for the Orioles. Inside ball 4.
I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk. He wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Runner at first with 2 away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken Jr. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Squirts away a little bit to second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Man on second, 2 down. And that one almost got him. Donaldson, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Donaldson with the 2-1. And that one lifted in the air, center field. In position. Makes the catch, inning over. And the Orioles leave 1. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Baltimore, top of the second, here's Trout. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Fastball for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And the righty deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. That one missed.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
That one is absolutely belted. Santander moving back for it. Gone into the flagpole. He nails one out to right. His first homer of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
That fastball wasn't even in the zone, and he was still able to hit it out. Wow. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Now the third baseman, Troy Gloss. And that's in there for strike one.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Out front, rip foul. The wind of the pitch. Got it down for the play. Josh Gibson stepping in now. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Just missed. One down, base is empty. Right through there for a strike. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see them a lot.
Yeah, Book, they're all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with them.
Mickey Moniak stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one pushed foul. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swings and misses, and the count is even 2-2. And that one missing low.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there is another strikeout. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 1-0 ball game. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And into the box for Baltimore, Brooks Robinson. Seeing you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Donaldson back to work. And that's through there for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Adley Rutschman. In there at the knees for a strike. Man at second. Misses off the inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he makes it up to third with 1 away.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Ryan.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
In there at the knees. Strike one.
0-1.
Runner on at third, one gone. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. The 0-2 from Donaldson. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting the ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
And that one fouled off. That's in there. And it's 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And that's outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Top half of the third inning. So in now for the Angels, Brandon Drury. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Slider for a strike. Oh, 0-2 now. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Rutschman on to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. And down to shortstop, Zach Neto. Foul ball there. Neto measures 6 feet even, 185 pounds, a former first-round pick in 2022. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's downstairs and outside. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. So the batting order turns over. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Buck O'Neil.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And a good eye there. Two outs, base is empty. And it is 2-1.
There are very few counts in today's game where you can just full-on expect a fastball. I mean, even 2-0. Perfect example right there.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball.
Really nice swing as he gave that one a ride the opposite way, but it sliced just foul down into the corner. That had extra bases written all over it if it stayed fair.
Two now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
That's out to center field. Mullins brings it in for the third out. Offense held in check there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Angels 1 and the Orioles nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. As the lefty gets to work. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. A line to kick the pitch. And that one is in the dirt. And 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, and a drop third strike leads to the first out.
I mean, there aren't many curveballs in the sport today that break like that thing does. Huge movement. It's so difficult to get on the same plane and even think about squaring it up, let alone get a piece and hope he throws something else to keep the at-bat alive.
Next for the Orioles, Brian Roberts. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. The Orioles down by a run here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
And now it's Austin Hayes. 0 for 1 so far. Up and in, 1-0.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Way high. Home team down a run here in the last half of the 3rd. That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Donaldson delivers. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Oh, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Murray at the plate and takes high there.
Ball 1, no
purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And that's too high.
No strike.
Hayes off of first with 2 away. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Over to first, and he's saved. Donaldson kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. On to inning number 4. It's the Angels 1 and the Orioles nothing. Start of the 4th, and now Tim Salmon.
And in the back of his mind, he's got to be thinking about home run number 300. He's sitting on 299 right now.
Fouled off left side. The 0-1. Hot shot to third. Slings it across. That's the 1st out in the top of the 4th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And next for the Angels, Jim Edmonds. He's 0 for 1. Swings through that one for strike 1. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Wouldn't chase that time. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time. 3-2 now. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And here it comes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And now batting Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Angels 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back now at Oriole Park, John Giambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Cal Ripken Jr. The pitch. Just missed.
We'll always know Cal Ripken for the streak, but he was about so much more than that. He really changed the way we think about the shortstop position.
Next offering in there for a strike. And a count even at 1.
When Ripken came along, he was not in the mold of a traditional shortstop. He was a big, strong guy. His offense was just as strong as his fielding, though, and he had some pop.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
The third baseman, number 5.
Brooks Robinson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Doubled his first time up.
Oh, that's just out.
The Orioles trailing by a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And another ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Donaldson winds and fires. Here's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And he walked him.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Number 36.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. And now the lefty in the air, right field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Headed for the plate. The relay. The tag, and he's in there.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Makes a hit for Baltimore. Ryan Mountcastle. Hard hit, base hit. Runner from third in to score. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Anthony Santander at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Mountcastle leads off first with 1 away. And the next pitch is way outside. Swings through that one out in front that time.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And the pitch. That one misses. The count now 2-2. Just missed.
So here we go. Base runner at first. Could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag and get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
So now 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
At the belt and fires. Bounce to the left side. Wide throw, and it gets away.
Well, opening day is an exciting one for everyone on the field, but there's some nerves involved, and if you haven't had a chance to settle into the season quite yet, the quality of play can sometimes be just a little sloppy, and I'm sure making an error right out of the gates isn't the best feeling to start the year. He's got to turn the page quickly.
Mullins in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. Still only one out here in the inning. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter now, Brian Roberts. Ball one there. Two on, two outs. Two balls, no strikes, the count.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Kicks and fires. That one missed. Now 3-0. Austin Hayes next to bat for Baltimore. And there's the automatic. Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Fly ball down the line. Sizing this one up. He's got it. That is the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Orioles 2 and the Angels 1. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Troy Gloss. Messina back to work. That's in there, and that's strike one.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Wow, sure work to send him back in to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Fall off foul. The Halos down by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. Mickey Moniak getting ready to hit. Went down on strikes his first time through. Fastball for a strike. The wind and the pitch. That just misses. 1-1. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. He goes down looking. Angels go quietly there, and they trail it here 2-1. And And welcome back to the ball. Here's the left fielder, Austin Hayes. And a pitch. In there at the knees. That to right should have this one. Nabs it. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie.
Here's a big power threat, Eddie Murray. And ball one. Headed down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. And a pitch.
Ball two. That's
just missed. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Showed some really nice patience on that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Once you get the ball on the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Ripken in the box for the third time today as he takes that one off the plate. On the ground, could be two. Feeds to second, out there. On to O'Neill for the inning-ending double play. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Orioles 2 and the Angels 1. Back here in Baltimore, all set for the top of the 6th. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Brandon Drury. And a pitch. And downstairs. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 1-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
The Orioles leading by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike. Now a miss. One down, base is empty. Big connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Buck O'Neil digging in now. Pitch misses there. Ball one. On a line, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Buck O'Neil with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Tim Salmon. He's on the verge of a milestone. His next home run will be it's in and out of his glove. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. 1 hit, 1 left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Orioles 2 and the Angels 1. Bottom of the inning, here's the third baseman, Brooks Robinson. Robinson, over 2,500 hits in his career. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one. Action in the Angels bullpen. Andrew Wantz appears to be getting loose. Stevenson also throwing. The pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
And another ball.
1 strike.
And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch.
I got 3 and 2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there's 1 down. It's been a fun debut for us to watch. He's been pretty good going deep into this game, and that's always impressive for a guy getting his first start in the majors.
Yeah, pitchers love to work deep into games because they want to find their rhythm and then be able to repeat it over and over again. And you can't find your rhythm if your debut only lasts a few innings. So he's picking up valuable experience with each pitch he throws at this point. It's been a nice outing for him, Boo.
In for a strike, and it's 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one's in there, and that's strike 2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on 1 hitter. Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Mountcastle into box again, takes a strike. And there's a rocket into the outfield, and that keeps the inning going. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour. So
on to O'Neill. Play made. That ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. They lead it 2-1. And we're back. And now the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Ball one.
And takes low for ball one. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Craig Kimbrell up and loosening in the pen. Cologne warming up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's down and in. That one inside, and now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Bounce to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's Mike Trout. He's already homered in this game. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Not close with that one, and a count 1-2. And another ball. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and 2 away to start the 7th.
Now back. The third baseman.
Troy Gloss, the next to hit for the Angels.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Breaking ball inside, and that's ball 1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in game 1 of this 3-game set. In the air, right field, settles under it, and that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Andrew Wantz.
Andrew Wantz.
Well, one-run game, and into the box for Baltimore, Cedric Mullins.
Cedric Mullins.
The pitch. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. The 1-1. Just missed. And
3
another
balls, 2
ball.
strikes.
The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Ryan Roberts, the next to hit for the Orioles. He fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Up and in, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one back there. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Orioles as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Craig Kimbrell.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the Angels catcher, Josh Gibson. And the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. In the air out towards right center. Mullins on his horse. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 1 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Moniak stands in now, looks at that one inside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yennier Cano getting loose out there. That's a little bit low.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a miss, and a count 2-1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but gotta imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That's a little bit high.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spin on that thing.
Brandon Drury in the on-deck circle. One down, base is empty. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch, and there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Brandon Drury to the plate.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That misses, and that is ball one.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The pitch. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Here's a 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Inside, just missed. Two outs. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. The shortstop takes a ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And he deals. And a good eye there. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a miss. And the count's full.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Strike 3, got him swinging. That's the third out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Robert Stevenson.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 55, Robert Stevenson.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. And into the box for Baltimore, Eddie Murray, 1 for 2.
Murray.
And a pitch. And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Matt Moore, the left-hander, up and throwing. And the righty deals. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 1-1. Good eye right there.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And that is cut on and missed. 2-2 now.
2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Hit in the air, center field. Edmonds calls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 8, shortstop,
Cal Ripken Jr. The next to hit, 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Out of the corner for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. And he's gone. That was blasted to the moon. His first homer of the year. It's 3-1. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Base is empty, 1 away. Brooks Robinson digs in now. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And delivers outside. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Adley Rutschman, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 3. That
Ball
one
one,
not
no
close.
strike.
And that's ball 1. Right-hander kick steals. There's a strike. That one's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Man at first, 1 away. That's down and in. A slider missed. And down on strikes he goes. And 2 away now. Man at first. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle. Right through there for a strike. Robinson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spin on anything that's down.
And the right-hander deals.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And here it comes. Goes down looking. Orioles add 1 on the solo homer. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Yennier Cano.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
The pitch. O'Neill in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Kicks and deals. That's towards center. And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Salmon in the box now. Take strike one.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Smash to the left side. There's one. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So they're down to their final out. Jim Edmonds, the next to hit for the Angels. First offering, and it just misses.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
The Angels trailing by 2 here at the top of the 9th. Lined, and that's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 outs with a man at third. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Mike Trout. Hit hard to the ground to short. On the first ball game. And the Orioles take the series opener here at home.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
And your final 3-1 as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles. 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 4 hits. 1 error. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Our paid attendance here at the ballpark this afternoon, 45,971. The Orioles would like to thank you for attending today's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.